Be sure to watch Sitare every week to catch your favorite star profiles, celebrity interviews, community events, and more.
Sitare TV.
Sitare TV. Sitare TV.
Sitare TV.
So delighted and we are so honored to be bringing the next speaker on the stage, and you all know who he is. He doesn't need an introduction. Satya Nadella, please come and join us. Before you sit down, we have something for you. So as you all know, Satya has done some amazing stuff. Just 9% increase in stock yesterday. Imagine that in these troubled times. And more than that, ever since 2014 when he took over, transformation after transformation. Not just in introducing new technologies, having new alliances, but the culture has changed from we know it all to we learn it all. And it shows. It shows in clouds positioning, it shows in AI, and it shows in every product. So Satya, you have been amazing. And on behalf of TiE Silicon Valley and the leadership and the TiE community and friends, I'd like to present you with Lifetime Achievement Award.
Hello, welcome tech enthusiasts and visionaries. I'm Rakhi Sharma from Sitare TV. I'm here at TiEcon 2025. It's one of the world's largest and most exciting tech conferences. We are here at Santa Clara Convention Center in the heart of Silicon Valley, where innovations come alive. This year's event starts from April 30th till May 2nd, and it's all about the future. Our theme for 2025 is AI Verse. It dives into the power of applied AI, how it's transforming industries and shaping tomorrow. Imagine this, 3,000 brilliant minds, startup founders, corporate executives, tech professionals, and investors, all gathered in one place to connect, share ideas, and to spark innovations. So it is truly exciting. With 150 inspiring speakers, 39 groundbreaking sessions, and 50 plus sponsors showcasing the latest technology, TiEcon is the ultimate playground for big ideas. While Sitare TV is here to bring you the exclusive highlights of the incredible event, from interviews with industry pioneers to behind-the-scene look at the action. So stay with us as we explore what makes TiEcon 2025 a must-see experience. This is where the future is being built, right here, right now. Thank you. My name is Rakhi Sharma from Sitare TV. We are here today at TiEcon 2025 with Mr. Mohan Giridhar Das from LeanTask. He's the founder and CEO of there. Very good morning, sir, and we're welcome to TiEcon 2025.
Thank you for having me, Rakhi.
And today we have a couple of good questions for you, and I was wondering if you can help us with those. So how does LeanTask integrate AI into its tool to optimize healthcare operations?
When I think about clinical care in the US, it has advanced remarkably in the last 30 years. Proton beam therapy, genomics, precision medicine, robotic surgery. Operational sophistication has not kept up with it. Paper-based records have just gone onto the computer, but two people still look at the calendar and send fax messages to schedule appointments and schedule the OR. What LeanTask does is use sophisticated math and AI to bring the advancements in operational excellence from places like the airlines and logistics companies into healthcare. So by doing that, we're able to unlock capacity, one asset at a time, and eventually connect the assets and therefore improve flow. When you improve flow, access improves. More people can get into hospitals because you can think about When you call to get a specialist appointment, sometimes you have to wait weeks. That's because there's no capacity. So that's how we are unlocking it.
Fantastic. That's really good to know. And I would like to find out like how is going predictive analytics is going to take care, is going to be addressed at Lintas.
Predictive analytics has been in our DNA from the very beginning because if you're going to optimize operations, you have to know what's coming. It's not very helpful if Waze tells you you're in a traffic jam. You know you're in a traffic jam. The way you get out of it is by predicting when and where the traffic jam will come. So prediction is the next form of the analytics, and then you have to prescribe. And AI can start generating very intelligent recommendations on, given that this is the traffic jam, what is the best way out? And so we use data analytics to first extract what we need, predict what's happening at a very fine level of specificity in terms of demand. How many patients, what kind, when will they show up, will they be late, what resources do you need, what equipment do you need? And based on that, generate predictions and then prescriptions, and then we execute it to make sure we get the results.
I see. That is really interesting because one of the main things that people are like really worried about, like if you are in the ambulance and if we're not able to get to the hospital and so on. So that is really, so do you partner with like Google and else because you have to use those maps and all those
Those are
tools?
easy to do. So yeah, so I mean our predictions are on capacity at the hospital system. We're not doing routing as much.
I see. So it is mostly through your own tools and
In the hospital, yeah.
Got it. And given that we are at AI Wars, like, with the theme of AI Wars at TiEcon, so what are the key takeaways for you from this conference?
Well, AI is going to be here. It's going to push us to the next level, and it's going to be an exciting new world.
And I've heard, like, very soon robots will be doing surgeries and all.
Robots are already doing surgeries in hospitals. There are 10,000 surgeries a day done by robots already. So,
I see.
so it's robotic controlled surgeries that make it minimally invasive.
I see. And you see that the future is that where like people, the surgeons will be like robots, and
No,
people are not
no,
scared of.
No,
People will not be scared of doing that. I
no,
see.
not quite.
I see. Great. Now, thank you so much. And do you have any message like about for the healthcare organizations who are coming up and how they can make use of Lintas?
Focus on the patient. Focus on how value is created, and eventually, this is a good noble purpose to build a company around.
Fantastic. And let's say, how can people make use of Lintas more and more?
We focus entirely on health systems, and so health systems that are providing care end up using our platforms. So it's not individuals who use our platforms.
Definitely, it's a more B2B, I understand.
Exactly.
Great. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank
it. Yeah. And today we are here with Andy Pantarikar from commerce.ai. Hi, Andy.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to TiEcon 2025.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. So could you please tell a little bit about commerce.ai? What do you guys do?
So Commerce.ai is an AI company. We are showcasing our product called Auto Agents. As you can see, the world is going towards agentic AI. Our auto agents are transforming call center space. So there is a tremendous opportunity to augment human call center agents with automated call center agents. So,
That is interesting.
yeah, so these there are breakthroughs in the large language models recently that is allowing us and other companies to carry out these conversations. So these bots was the old word, now is the agent. These are much more intelligent. They're much more context sensitive. They're aware. They're connected with the data. They can speak over 155 different languages, 800 different voices. And so the low-hanging tasks like appointment settings, password resets, those now can be transformed or automated using our product called Auto Agents.
That is super amazing because I remember we used to have call centers, like hundreds of people were employed in that. So you're saying that all that work could be done by agents now?
Yeah, the low-hanging fruit is ready to be automated, and so then what happens to the human agents? Now they can carry out complex tasks, like so basic. They're frustrated too. Like the basic repeat tasks, you don't want them to spend their time,
Right.
especially if you're paying them at hourly rate. You don't want them to carry out the same thing again and again. These agents are ready. Auto agents are ready, and so That's going to be a different world. Soon we will see a lot of the human agents and the automated agents, digital agents, hand in hand, carrying out a lot of complex tasks.
Got it. So what kind of companies do you guys help?
So we start with enterprise companies. So a lot of our customers are in healthcare space, healthcare insurance, banks, retail, hotels. Whoever has a large call center, that's our sweet spot. And then obviously we're looking at small, medium businesses, and there's a lot of interest here. I've seen a lot of doctors' offices, and they want to automate because I think looks like they're more interested because they're so one person doing appointment setting, same person is doing billing, right? So, but we started with enterprise space, and we are a 6-year-old company, and we had relations with enterprises, so we started with that, but we're looking at small, medium businesses as well.
Got it. And I see there are a lot of folks who are stopping by at your booth learning about commerce.ai. So how are you, from your perspective, enjoying TiEcon 2025?
So TiE is very near to my heart. I started my outside life, other than my job at TiE. I started literally moving tables and chairs as a volunteer, but then I got into entrepreneurship. I started a company all through this serendipity, and I sold my company. Then eventually Walmart acquired, and Walmart helped us start Commerce AI. So it feels like I'm coming back to a full circle, helping the same community help me get into the entrepreneurship and give back a little bit.
Fantastic. So it's all about like TiEcon encourages entrepreneurship. So you are here, a perfect example of like how TiEcon is helping folks. Great.
All right, it's my pleasure, and good luck with all the celebrations here. I guess tomorrow's celebration, I'm looking forward to that.
Sure.
And good luck to all the attendees.
Thank you so much, Andy. Very nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and do not forget to subscribe to our Sitaare TV YouTube channel. SITAARRE. Subscribe and click on the bell icon.
Today I have Janardhan Prasad from 101 Gen AI. Welcome, Janardhan.
Thanks, Raki. Good to see you again.
Yeah, same here, same here. So it's wonderful to meet you again. We met last year. And could you please tell us a little bit more about 101 Gen AI? What do you guys do?
Of course, we are a health AI platform. We enable anyone like doctors, non-engineers, nurses, health tech entrepreneurs, nutritionists, whoever they are, help them infuse AI into their workflows, create impact without worrying about AI, without writing any line of code. Our customers go from 0 to 1, like they can launch a full-fledged AI product within like 30, 60 days without knowing much about AI. As long as they have an idea, we can convert it into a product.
That is amazing, because a lot of folks, they get stuck in the way that, how do we get it to AI? How do we launch our product? So you're doing a wonderful job. Since last year till now, what are some new advancements that you have done, or you're looking into new advancements?
Right. I think when we connected last year at last TiEcon, we had like some handful of LLMs, all the famous ones, but like now, there's so much going on in this space. There's so much to catch up on. So in terms of LLMs, we have like now 50 plus LLMs. Last time I think there were like single-digit LLMs on our platform. There's so much going on. The multi-agent platform, multi-agent workflows have come in, which we were not talking about. Last year I think we were saying it's network of co-pilots. Now it's multi-agent platform. And then overall adoption by the healthcare systems. Like there was a Sutter Health CEO who was talking about like how this large healthcare systems, they don't want to work with like 100 or 1,000 different startups and different vendors doing some point solution. So there's a lot going on. So A, there is acceptability for adoption, but B, they need a platform like 101 Gen AI where they work with one company and they are the ones who are enabling others, and it's a win-win from both the sides of the equation, right? So builders who build it, they get a platform to serve companies like Sutter Health, and then on the other end we have companies like Sutter Health who get access to all the latest and greatest innovation without A, managing so many vendors and doing POCs, and B, like managing these different vendors post sales as well. So it's a win-win in terms of marketplace. Like connect the builders and buyers, and there's so much going on. Like going back to what Satya said, like I think AI is creating more builders.
Right.
That means more products will be created. That means there'll be a lot more noise in the market. So a company that could put it all together for real business outcome is good. And healthcare is even more important with trust, credibility, security, privacy. it's very, very important to do that. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, like, I understand, like, when Satya was talking in this morning, he was talking about the culture or something new creations, and now there's another one is C called like competition. Yes. So, how are you like handling or looking into competition? Because with the rise of multi-agentic, force over there, there is a lot of competition we can see. But what stands you out? I would say, what are the unique identifier at your end?
I would be the same thing that Satya said. Like I know we are not as big as Microsoft, but like I think this is the time when I think collaboration is even more important. So I see C for collaboration, not competition. Okay. And you see it on my booth, like like we have look at all the flyers. Like these are all the use cases of our customers. So we don't see that as a competition. We believe in enablement. We believe in partnership and. We don't compete with anyone. When it comes to hyperscalers, we collaborate with all the major hyperscalers. When it comes to builders, we collaborate with them. In fact, we help them distribute with them. We also connect the dots by connecting one innovation to another innovation. Someone is doing prior auth, someone is doing scribing, someone is doing some other thing, and you put it all together and it solves a puzzle, right? So everyone's trying to solve a piece of a puzzle. We are trying to put a puzzle together, like the entire frame together, and it's a collaborative exercise. So I don't see that as a competition there. Yeah.
I see. But and also I wanted to ask you, because there's a lot of LLMs out there. So which are the like top 3 LLMs that you're seeing that you are using or that you see being used now?
I would say there's no one size fits all here. Like I'll say what my CTO says. Like every LLM has got a different personality. Every use case has a different need, and it's a compatibility match. It's like the way we find our partners, right? Like there is no perfect partner. It's all about the compatibility. That's what our platform does. In fact, that's one of our unique value proposition, that it detects based on the context, based on the requirement, because based on the data set, it figures out that this is the best LLM for this task, this is the best LLM for this task. Just to give you an example, since you asked for names, for a lot of, I would say, medical use cases, we rely more on Gemini because they have a lot of healthcare focus. Okay. When it's more patient-facing, more conversational, we rely more on OpenAI. When it's more, I would say, a little bit reasoning, thinking kind of models, we rely more on Claude models. At the same time, they say that you should not throw the large LLM at small problems, right? So at times someone is predicting cancer or someone is trying to do something very specific. We don't recommend any of the LLM. Our system recommends a very custom, small model that does very good. That's very good at just one task, but that's small and lower cost, right? So we put it all together, and the beauty, as I said, the beauty is in putting these various LLMs and strengths and weaknesses of all the LLMs together to complete a workflow. I think one model, one agent is more like a single player, like an IC, but as we know, it's a team thing, right? So you have to put a team of agents and models together to complete a workflow, and that's what is a winning recipe for healthcare, at least.
I see, got it. And we have, as a vendor over here at KinesisCloud.com. And with Kinesis, we have Barry Sadak.
Hello.
He's the CEO of Kinesis. And Hamza Ek.
Hello.
Hi there. Hi. And he's the Chief Operating Officer at Kinesis. So welcome, you guys.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
So I was wondering, could you please tell us a little bit about what you guys do?
Kinesis Cloud is a compute provider. We provide CPU and GPU. But unlike many other providers, we are highly optimized at different levels of the stack. We get our compute from the most cost-optimized resources from around the world, and we pass on the savings to our customers. On top of that, we orchestrate their workloads so that they don't pay when they don't need the services. And on top of that, we provide domain-specific optimizations. And combined all of these optimizations, we save up to 99% in terms of cost and efforts to deploy to clouds.
Excellent, that is amazing, So who are your primary customers, if it's okay for you to share with us?
The primary customers are the ones that needs a lot of compute. Gen AI training, inference is the obvious example, but we also work with biotech companies. They are doing disease researches, protein folding over millions of CPU or GPU hours. Fintech is another one. They are doing financial simulations, which requires a lot of number crunching, heavy lifting. They save a lot of money with us.
I see, I see. And how are you seeing, like you're at AIverse, that's the theme of TiEcon 2025. So at AIverse, like how are you seeing like people are and other companies they're approaching you? What kind of questions are they asking you or they want to know? And
Yes. AI runs on compute.
yes.
And compute is the biggest cost that all of the AI companies are facing right now. They approach us and they ask, how is it possible that you can save 50% to 99% on compute? And when we tell them about our technology and how it works and our software architecture, they sign up pretty quickly. So we really enjoy the traction that we see in this TiEcon event. We were even able to have a nice conversation with Satya, who was our previous employer. We used to work for Microsoft. We worked for Microsoft for over 10 years.
Yeah, 25 years on total experience.
Right. So we are very happy with this event.
That is amazing, you know, because I heard that there is a lot of folks that who were already at Microsoft and they're running successful companies like Juniper and so.
Yes,
right?
yes. We were trained by the best.
Amazing. So, do you have any key takeaways from TiEcon 2025? What are you enjoying, and what message did you have?
I'm personally enjoying the variety of the attendance. Some other conferences maybe only get engineers, maybe only founders, or maybe just the VCs. It's perfect match here. We had very fruitful conversation with the customers. We learned from them. Also VCs, also different walks of life. We got new ideas here. We love the energy, we love the venue. Yeah, we are very happy to be here.
And we will be back.
Definitely, we are looking forward to having you back again in TiEcon 2026, I would say that.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you so much. Very nice talking to
pleasure.
you. Thank you, Ms.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Rakhi Sharma from Sitare TV. Today I'm here at TiEcon 2025 and we are meeting Resumex. Mr. Vinayak Joglekar, he's a founder, director of Resumex. Welcome to TiEcon 2025.
Hi.
Can you tell us a little bit about Resumex?
Yeah, so Resumex is a platform where we build smart contracts. So it's like an Upwork with a difference that we have smart contracts with professionals who want to do some work. So there are many professionals who are working for big companies, but they are not happy with their job because they are not getting to do cutting edge work. They are not getting to use AI, for example. But they can't quit their jobs because because of reasons such as commitments for family and they have. So they can do work on our platform and the smart contracts make sure that they get paid for it. So because they don't know who is the party that is giving them the contract, so how can they be sure of getting paid for it? So smart contract is based on blockchain. It is immutable. So once you have an upfront agreement that okay, if I will write code that passes certain tests, I'll get paid. I don't need to know who you are. You don't need to know who I am. So it is perfect for today's world where everyone is working remotely in different time zones, in which you are sure of complete transparency and integrity on both sides, right?
Both sides,
yeah.
So it's basically, I have heard Upwork, right? So Upwork, they do similar kind of like, we have contractors, we have companies, and this platform brings them together, right? Is that something similar?
Yeah, exactly similar. Only thing is that on Upwork, you have a legal contract. Whereas this is a smart contract. So here you have the guarantee that if you pass the test, you will get paid. Right? So on Upwork, many times what happens is, after you deliver what has to be delivered, there is a post-delivery negotiation. Can you do this a little bit more, or can this be like this, etc. And then people do it. But then it is not the original thing for which they had given the estimate. So they end up doing more work than what they had estimated for.
So is this specifically for engineers or any kind of professional work?
Specifically for engineers, because that is our specialization. That is my background. So I'm a serial entrepreneur and I have done 3 exits and I have completely, all my background is in engineering software.
Fantastic. So that's very wonderful to hear. I'm sure like a lot of people, especially given the current economy, that people are looking for something on site to do to take care, especially engineers and so on. So I'm glad that this kind of platform is out there. So you're at TiEcon 2025. Can you share like some of your key takeaways from TiEcon?
Yeah, I enjoy TiEcon because this is a networking event, and for an Indian company coming from India to the US, there is no better platform than TiEcon. This is our second year here, and even from last year's experience, we got a lot of good results. So we are doing it again.
Okay, yeah, very nice. All the very best to you.
Thank you.
And looking forward to seeing you again on 2026. Thank you so much, Vinayak.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and do not forget to subscribe to our Sitare TV YouTube channel. SITAARRE. Subscribe and click on the bell icon.
Trillium Square is a registered fiduciary helping high net worth individuals and families with managing their assets. So let me please welcome Sukesh Pai. Give us a minute, they're just checking the connection with the TV so that they can show you the slides.
Hi, this is Rakhi Sharma from Sitare TV. I'm here at TiEcon 2025 and I would like you to meet one of the winners of TI 50. And over here with me I have Vinod Balaraman from Collate AI. Congratulations, Vinod.
Thank you very much.
And I know that you have one more good news to share with us, so would you like to share with our audience?
Sure, we were selected as one of the top 9 of the 50 to make the Meet the Drapers casting call. So it's fantastic to be here.
That is amazing. Congratulations again for that.
Yeah.
So now I think I'm really curious to learn about like what do you guys do, Collate AI?
Thank you for the question. Collate AI is a precision medicine platform that's a patient-level clinical events prediction.
Okay.
So we identify the best suited patients for a therapy so that pharmas can target these patients and deliver better drugs at the end of the day.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
So so have you already started building your product or it's still in the plans?
No, we're very much underway. We've got our core product built out with MVPs, and we're involved in pilots with multiple biopharma and biotech companies to actually enable them, like I said, to identify the best suited patients based on clinical outcome prediction.
Got it. So it means a lot of I would say predictive analytics that will be in action as well.
You're on the money. So this is we pre-build these AI-powered foundation models specific to each therapeutic area that are trained on cross-functional and cross-industry data sets across, that cover clinical trials, real-world studies, health studies, etc., from public and private sources, right? And then we combine that with data from the specific field of study from the relevant pharma client that we work with. And all of that together goes into this engine that, like I said, identifies the best suited patients, enables seamless comparison across therapies in a predictive in silico fashion, as well as does proactive study management, right?
Got it.
Yeah.
So are you mainly a B2C company or a B2B company?
We're B2B, so we offer a SaaS product.
Okay.
So the product is a built-for-purpose, therapeutic area-specific platform that does the things that I just spoke about. And we're pretty unique in what we do. I mean, there is nobody doing exactly what we're doing today.
I see.
And our differentiation comes from 3 main factors: our patient-level predictions, our built-for-purpose, therapeutic area-specific platform, and then our unique modeling approaches and proprietary data sources.
I see.
And we're literally one of the first in the industry, or probably the first in the industry to do this, right? While there is potential competitors that do similar and related type of things, nobody's doing exactly what we're doing.
Got it.
Right.
So it looks like really innovative. It's a perfect fit for AI Wars for TiEcon 2025.
Indeed, it fits the theme very well. We're looking to make a difference with kind of 3 main types of use cases, if you will: point of care patient screening tools, trial enrollment screening that's patient specific, as well as head-to-head therapeutic comparison, right? And really make a difference in the lives of patients, right? And enable drugs to ultimately deliver on what they're supposed to do. Because today the problem is there's lots of drugs out there, but very often when you take them, you have unintended consequences, and they don't even do what they're supposed to do.
Right, that is true.
And that's what got me started on this journey, because I had somebody in the family who was a long-suffering rheumatoid arthritis patient, and she's tried all kinds of therapies, but none of them have done the job that they're advertised to do, and that got me thinking, we cannot be going into this blind, right? I mean, no drug, intuitively, it makes sense, no drug works the same for two different people. Yes. Yet, we treat them that way, right? We give the same drug to everybody as though it's the same thing. It's not. So that's the unlock that we're doing.
So basically, customize solutions that you're
identifying the best suited patients, for a therapy, or at the point of care in a study or in actual clinical use, right? Yeah.
And so it must have like a lot of challenges as well, I would say that, especially being in healthcare. So can you share just one of the top challenges that you're experiencing?
No, indeed. I think in this life sciences space, the bicycles are not the quickest. Yes. So because people really want to vet everything out and make sure that it's been put through the paces, and you've got 15 other examples of what we're trying to do that you've previously already done. So that's, but we're working through that. We've already got 4 pilots that are underway or somewhat complete. We've also got 2 academic partnerships, with big players like, national labs and universities. And those help us get that street cred. We're part of Johnson & Johnson's J Labs, which is their innovation platform. And then the other part of this is also the data, right?
Right.
So data is an ongoing problem in this space because everybody that owns the data tries to keep it siloed and they don't want to share. So, but we've gotten very creative at compiling multiple private and public data sources as well as synthetic data. So we create data to mimic real data sets. Right. So we're not constrained by what really only truly exists, right? So the synthetic data needs to perform like the real data, but all of those tools are part of our toolkit. Right?
Definitely, synthetic data is one of the important things in today's market, and again, like cleaning up the data, training the LLMs, I'm sure, and all those things that goes into that. Fantastic. Yeah. So, can you tell me, because TiEcon, you're part of TiEcon, so what are the key takeaways for you from TiEcon 27?
This is interesting. I have briefly showed up last year, but this is really, I was only here for half a day because I was attending some other conference. But this time, it's interesting to see a diverse group of entrepreneurs. It's nice to be on the awardee list. Yes. And it's also good to meet fellow investors and people that have a potential interest in these types of things, right? So it's definitely, they've put on a nice event, and I look forward to more of these types of things.
Fantastic. Yeah. Great. Yeah. I would like to wish you all the very best for your next steps, and wish to see you again next year.
Indeed. Yeah. Same here. Thank you for the time.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah.
And we are very pleased to meet with Anjul Katare and Prachi Avsare. And Anjul, I see that you are a serial entrepreneur. Would you like to give introduction about your companies that you have here?
Sure. So Central Business Solution is the main company. That's the name. And we have been around almost for a quarter century now, believe it or not. Started pretty early and started building various value-add products and services. So some of them we have it here. So for example, we have Skill Exam as one of the product. It does the skill assessment. It has a AI-based automated scoring, and so it's one of the HR tech product that we have. We have another HR tech product called Job 360, which is basically you can build a private instance as a staffing company or as an employer basically, and do the whole job exchange. We have a complete inside sales product, and this is one of our best-selling product for any company to run their whole lead gen. So think of this as a combination of HubSpot plus MailChimp to do the text and email plus voice drop plus Zoho.
Basically with marketing automation,
with the full sales and marketing automation with full accountability in place. And it's ideal for small businesses with zero setup, so all the setup is then so you need to do a SMS campaign, it's there. You need to do voicemail campaign, it's there. Email campaign, hire bunch of lead gen people with the full accountability, it is there. You track each and every, so everything is there. You can run, your whole sales team can sit on this platform and generate a lot of business. We also have a quick lead product. This is a LinkedIn-based basically lead generation tool where you can run sequences and messaging and things of that nature on LinkedIn. So these are some of the products that we have, and because it's an entrepreneurship forum, entrepreneurship basically conference, right? Many entrepreneurs are looking for these kind of products, especially the sales product. They want to boost sales. So we are seeing a lot of traction here basically in our product.
That is really good. That's really good. Do you want to add something to?
Absolutely. So I would say that these three products are one of the unique innovation that Central Business Solution has done. Trying to facilitate the work of humans in the base of AI, definitely. So when we're talking about skill-based exam or 360 job 360, it's basically to have or help the HR related functions. But when we are talking about the sales dialer, it gives you kind of a complete gamut of increasing the sales leads, converting the leads into prospects, and having a kind of a best grade customer connect and success. So that's where we see that how we are able to provide a better solution for the business and scale their business along with us.
It looks like there's a perfect one-stop solution for a lot of startups, especially out there, startup to small scale to medium scale businesses, I would say.
Because
that, right?
Startups need sales. So everybody needs sales. Is like without sales you cannot survive for long.
Right. Yeah.
And you need something where you don't have to spend like weeks and months to set up your whole sales campaign, right? You want like this, it should be ready. That's exactly what we have built. We have gone through that pain point. We figured out what is really required, especially for small to medium-sized businesses, up to 1,000 employees, not a problem. Enterprise is a different ballgame altogether. But as long as you're a 1,000 or lesser number of people company, this will be an ideal tool to go for and generate and do lots of business.
That sounds really awesome. So towards the end, I would like to say that you are at the perfect place, like in TiEcon 2025, right? So what are your key takeaways? Like, what are you enjoying the most, or do you have any message for the other people who would like to come next time?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, it's always great to connect with Indus entrepreneurs, right? I mean, it's our community. I have been coming to TiE from last 20 plus years, to be honest. It's a different level of connection that gets built. I come here to meet some of my friends who I have not seen for some time, because we're all busy, right? We all are engrossed in our thing. So this is one place where we network, we meet people, we reconnect with people, and we exchange ideas. So everybody here is the overall IQ level of this hall would be so concentrated, probably the best in the valley as of now.
Right, that is true.
At this point of per square feet IQ here is probably the highest in the whole valley, right?
Yes,
so there is so much energy, there is so much to learn from different people, get the feedback. It's a complete package.
Complete package, right?
Yes,
I would like to add what Angela said. To this event, we have seen a lot of startups, and startups are very young startups who have come. They're having a lot of brains, ideations, and intentions to collaborate, and that's where we feel that it's a kind of a perfect connection that can help us and help them to grow as well.
Right,
Sure.
right. I would like to also add my partner Naresh. He's the pioneer on the quick lead side. Maybe he would like to share a few words on the quick lead product. So
Sure.
Naresh, maybe some.
So do you want to say something about
Yeah, it's a professional social networking automations where we define the workflow and we call the sequences, and we done the AI-based output messages, so you can message them, and it's a workflow. So meaning that you sit idle and software will do the work behind it.
Okay, ideal partner. Okay, that's fantastic. Like, great to understand.
I'm not good at this.
No, that's okay. Yeah. So, I would say that thank you so much for being here and enjoy. I'm so glad to hear that you're enjoying.
Thank you,
And I
Rocky,
hope you
for
guys are
yeah.
enjoying interviewing and enjoying the content.
In fact, it's a pleasure to connect and talk to you and explain about the products, the company that gives us a lot of immense energy, pleasure to connect with these people. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm meeting Vinay Krishna Gupta from Entino. So Vinay Gupta and Entino, the company is accelerating digital humanism. I'm very, intrigued to understand that, that what is it that we are talking about? Could you please tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so what we are doing right now, suppose in an industry there are various use cases which is being done by the human right now. So we are identifying that use cases to how we can solve that with the AI. So we are a AI focused digital transformation company, and we are using different AI tools. As you mentioned in the morning talk, Satya mentioned like it's time for the right AI tools. So we are utilizing the AI tools to build the tech products. So suppose some other company is taking 4 months of time to build, that same product we can build in 1 month of time.
I see. I see. That is amazing. So are you using all AI tools in the background to help companies?
Yeah. So we are using different AI tools which are coming to markets, including the ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and even the Bold, Lovable, and various other tools we are using. Even we have built some in-house tools also to utilize. Like in the last 5 years, we have worked with like more than 300 clients. So we have very large amount of code base. So we have trained the internal models to generate the good code base. So we have scaled the company from 2 people to 500 people in 5 year time.
That is amazing. Congratulations, I would say that,
Thank you. So right now we are primarily based in India, Gurgaon and Bangalore. We have the office, and also in Dubai. US we are just starting from last month only we have started operation in US.
I see. That is amazing, So that's why I think TiEcon is one of the perfect places for you to be, advertising, talking about your business.
Yeah. So in the TiEcon, it's our first event where we are exhibiting in the US. In general, we exhibit a lot in India and Dubai market, but in US, I'm coming first time to exhibit in TiEcon, and we are really enjoying. There is a very great conversation with the fellow entrepreneurs, and I can see a lot of people are doing very good work in the AI, so we are also learning from them.
I see. That is nice. And, I would like to wish you all the very best for your next steps. And we wish to see you again in TiEcon 2026.
Thank you very much.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and do not forget to subscribe to our Sitare TV YouTube channel. SITAARRE. Subscribe and click on the bell icon.
Today I have with me Dipendu Biswas from TiEcon Technologies. So welcome Dipendu. And would you like to talk about a little bit about your company? What do you guys do?
Sure. Thanks for giving this opportunity. I am Dipendu from TiEcon Technologies, and we have a fintech startup which provides the creditworthiness of small and medium businesses to banks, so that they can determine how much loan they can give to the small and medium business based on the risk they are assuming, and they will charge the appropriate rate of interest, right? So that they can recover the loans based on the term, whether it's 3 months, 3 years, right? So we have a tech platform which we are providing to banks, and it's a co-pilot which helps financial underwriters interactively understand a small and medium business, right? So that's a problem we are solving, because right now the underwriters have to go through hundreds of reports, which is very time consuming, and we are making it shorter by making it very interactive, so they can talk to our co-pilot, ask various questions. The co-pilot might go back into the depths of data and fetch back financial ratios which would be relevant to the financial underwriter and help them evaluate at a 70% better productivity.
Oh, That is amazing. That is amazing. So I understand that your company is mainly based in Bangalore, but
Yeah.
you are here in US, and your software will work for US-based banks as well.
Yes, because we are talking to the local bank offices in Bangalore. Wells Fargo has a local office there.
Okay.
They have the operations office and IT office there, and JP Morgan is there. There's Bank of America. So all of these large banks have their local capability centers there, which are serving US markets from there, and we are building our relationships with the local employees there.
Okay.
And when we set up base in US, because that's there in our roadmap, so it'll help them, it'll help us talk to their senior stakeholders that we have had some discussions with the employees in India looking after operations, and we know the pain points you have both in US and in other geographies. So that'll make the conversation a little better, and then we'll be better positioned to provide our products directly in the US market. Yeah.
I see. That sounds really amazing. So could you please give us a website link for your company?
Yes, it is www.tarisa.tk.
Okay, that's nice, wonderful. So thank you so much for being at TiEcon 2025, and we wish you all the very best. Thank you
so much.
And right now I'm meeting with Mike Huffer from Medit Hair. So welcome, Mike. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Nice to see you today.
Fantastic. So could you please tell us a little bit about Medit Hair?
Yes, we're in the medication adherence space. That means we help people take their medicine.
Okay.
And we have a connected bottle device with electronics inside, and we can track patient behavior right from their medication vial.
Okay.
And then it knows what's going on. It sends it right to our platform, and we deploy AI to help the patient improve. We can talk to their patient, the family member, a doctor, a nurse, a case manager, and with the whole purpose is to help improve their medication so they stay out of the hospital and stay healthy.
That is so important, because often, let's say if I'm taking a medicine, I know 50% of time or 20% I'm not taking my medicine, right?
Yeah, so the national average is 50% of doses dispensed are not taken correctly. So it's a big problem. And for most of us, it doesn't matter too much, but if you have cancer or have had a transplant or anticoagulant, you'll end up in the hospital, and that's what we're trying to help with.
No, this is absolutely very, very important. So I understand that you get notifications at your end that how much medicine has been taken or not, but as a patient, do I also get notifications?
Yes, we can remind you to take your medicine, or if you don't want to be reminded, we can tell you if you've missed. And then if you've missed a couple days, we might be a little bit more aggressive in our messaging. So it's all AI driven, so it's personalized. So if you're on a pain med like an opioid, we're going to talk to you differently than if you're on a cancer med or for transplantation. So it goes back and forth, and our patients have the ability to communicate back to us, so it becomes an exchange.
I see. So how can people get in touch with you? How can they take your services?
Yeah, we're selling to the big enterprises, the hospitals and the payers that are worried about the cost of the healthcare for their patients, and they can reach us on our website at www.medadhere.ai.
I see, very nice. And I see that you are here at TiEcon 2025. So can you tell us a little bit about how are you enjoying the event?
It's a great show. We started off yesterday with a great keynote speaker, and then Microsoft this morning. And we've been very, very busy meeting with everybody for potential customers, investment partners, and then AI partners. So it's been a good show for us.
Okay, that's wonderful. So it looks like we are going to see you again in TiEcon 2026.
I'm here every year, and I'll be back next year.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I wish you all the very best. This sounds a wonderful, I would say, initiative, and a lot of people can get benefit out of it.
Very good. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Be sure to like us on Facebook, and do not forget to subscribe to our Sitare TV YouTube channel. SITAARRE. Subscribe and click on the bell icon.
And right now with me, we have Sanjeev Chitre, and he has written a wonderful book, What Not to Do in Entrepreneurship. So Sanjeevji, would you like to tell us a little bit about how are you encouraging today's entrepreneur, and what is your message?
Of course. So a part of, as you know, entrepreneurship is the process of creating wealth. entrepreneurship is the only pathway to create quantum wealth, right? And if we can create more successful entrepreneurs, then we can create quantum wealth and a life of abundance for a lot of people. As you know, the 10% of the world population is based in creating entrepreneurship. But only 3 to 4% of them succeed every 3 to 4 years. So what can we do in order to enable more entrepreneurial success so that we can create more wealth and peace and everything like that? That is why I wrote the book based on my own journey of building successful companies, managing the challenges of the failed one, enabling others to succeed. Plus, I interviewed around 35 entrepreneurs of the world in different dimensions of space, and whether they were successful, they were unsuccessful, some of them may have gone to jail for doing something. I asked them what would they do differently. And so this book is a consolidation of those thought processes and interviews of people of these kinds of success stories and failure stories. And the purpose is to enable entrepreneurs to minimize the mistakes in the business that everybody thinks, oh, they are only unique. No, there's same mistakes repeated over and over again. For example, 80% of the entrepreneurial ventures have a solution, but they don't know what the problem they're trying to solve or where is the problem. So it is typically, if you have a problem, you need to find a solution, and that creates a first step of entrepreneurship.
Right.
So that was my purpose in writing the book, to bring out simple theories of life that they, not complicated MBAs, because you can go to a business school for that, that will enable you to open any page and give them some thought to think about based on and other people's experience.
Right.
And that's what Not to Do book
Sure.
is all about.
Fantastic. So what I was thinking that, because you're at TiEcon 2025 and you have been seeing a lot of, advancement, a lot of entrepreneur. So do you have any message and how are you enjoying it and how you see that people over here can enjoy TiEcon even better now?
Yeah. So I think, I was one of the initial charter members with Suhas Patil and stuff, and Kenwal Reiki in the TiEcon. So I have such tremendous respect for what this organization has evolved into. And having this speech today by Satya just enhances that value proposition. The only thing that I wanted to suggest to the community is we are not just about, although this is today about AI verse, but we should create entrepreneurial in a broader dimension of success. And if there is ways that we can engage entrepreneurs, yes, AI can be used in everything, I understand that. But if we can engage a broader scope of entrepreneurship, not necessarily always related to a subject, then it would get a broader participation and a value that TiE can deliver. And I know that they tried it by various segments and stuff like that. But that's some way we have to create that engagement. Otherwise, we look like an AI seminar, and and that is obviously not the purpose. But the job that the president has done yesterday with bringing the sports dimension, that was an incredible start to the process, right? I mean, this is the first time you have seen sports, media, all of that brought together as a message, and I think that was so inspiring. So I ask of them to please continue that process so that we can bring dimensions of different dimensions added to the already amazing success of TiEcon.
I see. I think that's a fantastic message. So we will recommend that as well to continue working with that sports section as well.
Yes, a lot of things, right? I mean, look at how wonderful it was. Yesterday we saw Vivek and we saw the people from LeBron James and all that segment. That was TiE. That's absolutely immaculately wonderfully done.
I think a brilliant mind at TiE.
Brilliant mind. So thank you so much for the opportunity here to talk to you, and enjoy the book.
Thank you so much, Sanjeev. Thank you so much. Today, I'm meeting Guru Murthy Yelaswarapu from Next Gen Click. So welcome, Guru.
Thank you very much.
And I was wondering, could you please tell us a little bit about your company? What does it do?
Yeah, so Next Gen Click is like a LinkedIn-like platform with verified profiles for youth. So it is targeted for college students and below, all the way to preschool, to capture their digital journey and also in a verified manner. And at the same time, it provides guidance towards their goals, and also it builds the resume and with the personality integrated into the resume, not just static information. And it's the key thing is very authentic.
I see. So I understand it's helping students in their entire journey from starting from school to college, and to helping them provide even connecting with LinkedIn, internships and so on.
Correct, correct. So there are multiple components to it. So the mission behind this is to make them relevant to the industry. So in order to make them relevant, they have to learn certain things by doing, not just by reading books. So in order to provide that, we give them guaranteed internships through our immersive program, which has both mentorship and internship. And it's run by a company called Silicon Valley for You, which I founded 10 years ago, which I've been working on. And so that immersive program provides all the relevant skills needed for the industry.
Okay.
So whether it's leadership or AI, or simply being part of the team, and how to deal with customer and what customer service means, and all those intangible skills are not being taught in schools. So we try to bring that in a structured way, and our internships are year long. That's the key difference.
Oh, okay.
It's not like summer internships. They are like throughout the year, and so the key thing is to stay with the evolution of everything that's happening in the industry, especially AI.
That is very interesting, because maybe students in today's day and age, they really have to work on a real projects, and so that they can prove themselves to an asset for a company. So
Right.
I'm really glad that you are doing something like this.
Absolutely. So we also have the component which is, we call it NS Angel. Underneath that we do incubate or accelerate AI companies. And they are small to medium size. And so the idea of the immersive program is to train them towards working with those companies. So we embed entrepreneurship, finance, basics of accounting, business development, and other things that are needed to build your own company, run your own company. So that's in addition to that, some of the internships they do prior to getting into these companies give the holistic view of how industry really operates.
Really works. I think that you're doing a phenomenal job, and you are at TiEcon. So can you tell us how are you enjoying TiEcon?
Yeah, so I've been here TiEcon for many years now. Even I was here during pandemic. I had a virtual booth. I had one of the best breakthroughs at TiEcon building in Santa Clara Convention Center a long time ago. So far, it's fantastic. I really enjoy networking with folks. I see a decent foot traffic towards our booth today, and I met you. And overall, it's been a fantastic experience. And also with the evolution of AI, I can see a lot of excitement and also nerves with a lot of folks that are walking around what exactly is going to happen in a few years.
Okay. So we would like to wish you all the very best, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Be sure to watch Sitare every week to catch your favorite star profiles, celebrity interviews, community events, and more.
Sitare TV.
Sitare TV. Sitare TV.
Sitare TV.